it's Raegan Thorp here with the Raegan Thorp Real Estate Group, and I am here with Cecelia. She just closed on a house. I love it, and we were looking for townhomes. We went through our little analysis of what you were looking for, and we pivoted, and she has a single family home now. So I wanted to talk to her about her experience, the whole process, and share with you, just so you know, it's not as scary as you think, right?
Nope, it is not. It is not.
Good. I love it. Well, Cecelia and I got connected through an agent in South Carolina, right? I think the agent knew your mom.
Yep. My mom had just purchased a home in Greenville.
Okay. Yep. And so that agent called my brokerage and looked through our list of agents. They decided to focus on me. She interviewed me and said, I think you're going to be a really good fit for Cecelia. And I feel like I've made a friend and a client.
Yes.
So excited. Well, we got together. We talked about your needs and wants. How did you feel about that first meeting when we met at Starbucks?
I felt really good. I wanted someone who was doing this full time. I wanted someone who had a great amount of experience because with being a first time home buyer, I just feel you hear all these scary stories about my realtor pushed me to do this, or my realtor really swayed me this way, and I really didn't feel like I got what I wanted.
Yeah.
And so the instant I met you, I said this a couple of times, like, you always dress so pretty. You always had the cutest dresses. And, when you walked in, I just instantly felt comfortable.
Oh, good.
And when you started going through your experience, I knew, okay, this is someone that I know I want to work with.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I can tell you're a professional. You want to make a good investment. And that I could see every time we met, you were very detailed about what you wanted, where you wanted to go, how we were thinking long-term about this investment. And, I think we made the best decision. Ultimately, it was your decision, but it was a good one, I think. And I kept reminding you why I thought this was a good decision. And then you felt more and more comfortable about that single family home being the best choice for you. So good. Okay, so what were some of the surprises along the way as far as what you weren't expecting, or what was a pleasant surprise?
Well, what shocked me the most was, again, just going into it thinking that I was going to want a townhome. And after touring a couple of townhomes, getting your insight, I know that you were selling me a home, but just also getting your insight on, at some point you will sell this home.
Yeah.
And this will help me sell the home for you, was a big eye opener for me, because I wasn't thinking that way. In the beginning, I'm just thinking it's my first home and I want to buy a nice home.
Yeah.
So it was great, touring the townhouses and then realizing, let's try something a little different. Let's pivot.
Yeah.
And, ultimately ending up with a 4-bedroom single family home as a first-time home buyer
is amazing. Yeah. Well, the other thing that we didn't mention that you pivoted on was we were looking in the Grant Park area, down by the Beltline there, and we ended up coming back over to the west side where you currently are. So you didn't have to change dentist and hair and all that other stuff, but that ended up being the best place to get the best value for Cecelia, and ultimately the single family home was the best price and investment because you don't have to pay as much of a HOA. The west side is still gaining value and will considerably do so in the next few years. And Cecelia, oh my gosh, we just did a video about gaining value over the next 5 years in a home that was purchased at about $450,000. And the forecast showed that about $90,000 in equity will be gained in the next 5 years, just by owning a home. But that's the value part, is what the market just does for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that for you.
Yeah.
So also, just to mention, I did recommend a mover for Cecelia, and she just told me they're amazing.
Great.
So I'm really glad about that. And just know that going forward, anything you need at all, whether it's disputing your taxes, doing a tax appeal, having vendors, cleaners, anything that you need for your home, I want to keep in touch and help you with that for sure.
Yes. I was actually just telling my mom when I was doing the move-in, she was like, oh, do you have somebody that's going to clean? Oh, do you have somebody that's going to do your blinds? I'm like, Raegan has been my one-stop shop.
Aww,
I mean,
love
all
that.
The connections, knows everybody, knows everything. So I've appreciated you, truly.
Oh, good. Well, I appreciate you so much, and I'm excited to come over and see your place when you get it all set up. It's going to look amazing. And thank you for trusting me.
Yeah. Thank you for being so great.
Oh, thanks. Well, please let me know if you have someone that you care about that I can connect with and help buy, sell, or invest in real estate. I hope this has been helpful. Let me know if I can help in any way. Raegan Thorp, Real Estate Group.